Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I am based in southern Scotland, in Dumfries and Galloway, in the UK. You're very welcome here. This is a general tarot card reading for anyone who has Leo in their chart. You might also be a cross watcher, or you might have just been fast asleep and it's been on autoplay and you've woken up and you're wondering what on earth's going on. Well, as I said, I'm Jen. I am a tarot reader based in Scotland. I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you anything dodgy. I am not going to tell you that you are going to lose your purse in the street, or that you are going to fancy a cheese sandwich and you're going to open your fridge and you're going to realise that you haven't got any cheese and all the shops are shut. So let's see as to the cards that we get for Leo. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals. This has been recorded the last weekend in January. Everybody's on different energetic timelines, so if you are drawn to this out with the end of January, there might be a chance that there is something in here for you. Now, astrologically, there's an awful lot going on with the planets. This year is pretty unprecedented with the amount of planetary activity that's going to be going on. So at the moment, the main thing to do is to be manifesting and putting in place the things that you want to be happening to you in the next 20 years. Pluto moved out of Capricorn from 2008. Pluto had been in Capricorn from 2008 to the middle of November last year. And as part of that, if there were things that didn't serve you, I had a particularly rubbish time from 2008 up until sort of the middle of last year. Well, until the middle of November last year. Then now is the time to be making the changes so that you get rid of what no longer serves you, that you don't want in your life anymore, and change your mindset and your attitude so that you have things in your life that you do want, or you are starting to do the work to get those things into your life at the moment. And the reason for doing that is because Pluto is now in Aquarius, the Sun is also in Aquarius, and it is in Aquarius for 20 years. We're at the very beginning of Pluto being in Aquarius. So this is when you need to start ramping up what it is and the things that you want in your life for the next 20 years. Think positively. Do not put out negativity into the world, because what you put out into the world, you receive back. Keep everything positive, light. Imagine your life as though you already have the things in your life that you want. And it almost kind of tricks the universe into believing that you already have them, and so you are given them. If you can imagine these things, all the better. Now, as part of that, perhaps this reading will tie into that. Let's have a look. The underlying energy is the Knight of Cups. And then we have quite a few cards, so bear with me. We have the Two of Wands with the Lovers, the Emperor with the Six of Cups, the Death card with the Wheel of Fortune. You have lots of major arcanas here. The Tower with the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands with the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups is about happiness. This is that happiness is coming to you, or that there's the chance of happiness coming to you. Knights are quite fast moving, they're quite dynamic, and this is showing you that there's good stuff coming, or that there could be good stuff coming. Stuff that's going to make you happy. This might be somebody that is coming to make you happy, but there's definitely the promise of happiness coming. Now, the Two of Wands is with the Lovers. The Two of Wands is about opportunities and making decisions. The Lovers is also about making decisions. It's a major arcana card, as is the Emperor, as is the Death card, as is the Wheel of Fortune, as is the Tower. These are longer, stronger, lasting energies. The Two of Wands is you having to make a decision. This is a decision. Wands are about opportunities. The Lovers is, are you having to make a decision about a partner? You're definitely having to make a decision about something that makes you happy. And it's linked to it's an opportunity for happiness. You haven't actually, no, you've got, I don't know, I was going to say you haven't actually got many of the happiness, love cards, but you have got the Six of Cups and you have got the Knight of Cups. There are definitely decisions to be made, opportunities that could bring you happiness. Or more happiness. The next two cards we have are the Emperor and the Six of Cups. The Emperor is, well, he's the dog's doodahs, really. He is very charming. He's well respected. You can see here he's got quite a kind of a chilled out pose there, hasn't he? Touch of arrogance, perhaps? Not sure. But he's very sure of himself, and he's looking at the Two of Wands. The Six of Cups is typically about reminiscing, looking back to happier times when things perhaps weren't as complicated, things were more simple. And this is the Emperor's looking back on these opportunities. If you haven't, I feel as though you've already, this could go two ways. You've already made a decision which has taken you on a path, or you are still to make this decision. And I think that you're making the decision based on the past. Now, whether this is a good past experience that you're making this decision based on, or have made this decision based on, I don't exactly know. But we will find out. But there's definitely, you are the Emperor here, Leo, and you either have to make a decision or you are making a decision about your future happiness, and it's based on past experience. The next two cards we have are the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. Death is not potentially as scary as it looks, although it is next to the Tower card, and these are two quite interesting cards to have together. The Death card is about change and about rebirth, and the Wheel of Fortune is also about change and rebirth. The Wheel of Fortune is how no matter what we do, and also this is linked to death as well, that no matter what we do, there will always be good times and there will be bad times. The sun comes up, the sun goes down, and the moon comes up. And that happens without fail. If it didn't happen without fail, then we'd all be pretty scared. Or at least freaked out. The Death card shows that change is happening. There's a rebirth going on. There's a heart, there's this glowing gold heart within this skeleton here, and he's doing a wee jig. It's Burns Night tonight in Scotland, and there's going to be lots and lots of Scottish people doing they'll be at Kayleys, which is basically Scottish country dancing. And although they won't be dressed as skeletons, this is kind of the stuff they're going to be doing. So death is not a bad card. Death is about change coming, and that this is an opportunity for rebirth. And the Wheel of Fortune is also saying that change is coming, and really whether you like it or not. And that is backed up by the fact that you've got the Tower here. Sometimes we can be going down the wrong road, and the universe will keep putting things in our path where they're trying to tell us something. If we don't listen, the universe will keep putting things in our path to try and make us make the decision that we need to on our own volition. If we don't listen, sometimes the universe makes the decision for us. And that's what the Tower card is all about. The Tower card is the universe going, well, I warned you. I tried to get you to make this decision here. You had these two opportunities, these two paths, and you didn't really know which one to go down. Perhaps you've taken the wrong path, or perhaps you still aren't here yet as to making this decision. But change needs to happen. Maybe this is about you not being able to move on and make the changes that you've needed to from this 2008 up until November last year. But the universe is saying that the wheel needs to turn and you need to change. Whatever this situation is that's not serving you, it has to change. And if you're not going to make the decision, if you're not going to be the emperor and make this decision, the universe is going to do it for you. The universe is reminding you and just reassuring you that there is another opportunity here. Pentacles are about opportunities, and I love this card. Well, it looks enormous. Okay, so it's an enormous rabbit or hare, and he's got this big pentacle. He's sat in this unploughed field. There are drills ready for it to be sown, and you can see there's a wee little plaque that says that this is going to get sown with carrot seed. This card shows you that there is good stuff coming to you, or is the promise is there, but you have to put the work in. You have to make this decision. If you don't, the universe is going to make it for you, and change has to happen. But it's going to be good change, and it's going to be change in your favour, and it's going to benefit you. And this is about putting in the work, that you have to sow these seeds and nurture something, and good stuff will come. The next two cards are the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. The King of Wands is somebody who is, I always want to say, kings are like the front men of bands. Wands are about opportunities. He's kind of been there and done that. He's brought the t-shirt and the box set because nothing phases him. I wonder as to whether this is a person that you're going to meet that is going to, I want to say that this is a business owner. This is an entrepreneur or somebody who is high up in a business who is going to find you interesting. You've put the work in. This Ace of Pentacles, you've sown your seed, and you're off on this path, really, whether you like it or not. And after putting this work in and sowing these seeds, you're going to reap the rewards, and there's going to be somebody who finds you very attractive. You are a very attractive opportunity for them. That maybe doesn't make sense, but because this is Pentacles, I feel this is a business opportunity. And the Six of Swords is the fact that this opportunity gives you an out from a situation that you are currently in. He's sort of walking along these swords, and there's an owl here showing him, he's guiding him that potentially this path might be a little bit scary and uncharted for you, but the owl is showing you that there's safe, this is a safe path to follow. There's even a wee mouse here who's sort of like going, come on, come with me. And there's a flying fish, which is an opportunity that you've got here. So although this might look as though this feels quite a perilous journey, it isn't. But there is definitely somebody who has an opportunity for you that is going to be very interested in you and is going to take you on a journey. And it's going to free you from whatever's been going on. And this goes back to the Knight of Cups, that there is this happiness, this promise of happiness coming. And I think that this is the linchpin. This is the key to all of this happening. The last card is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the same as a Knight of Cups. Knights are all about stuff coming to you, exciting things coming. The Knight of Wands is looking up at the King of Wands, and this all clinches on whoever this King of Wands is for you. That change has to happen. Perhaps you have been thinking about these two opportunities for a while, and that I think that you're all right where you are happiness-wise, but if you are brave and you create this change, then the wheel will turn. Again, because it's got the Six of Cups here, it might be that you've been thinking about this for a while, but you've just been sat back going, well, everything's all right at the moment. And that's why you haven't been taking this opportunity. I do apologise, because most of the time I usually figure out the reading sort of earlier on, but now that I'm understanding the cards at kind of this point, now I'm understanding why there is this decision. Because you haven't made the decision. You've been too comfortable, if I can say it. I nearly said complacent. You've been too comfortable in where you are, that you haven't been pushing yourself and you haven't been challenging yourself. But there's been this opportunity for happiness here all along. And now you have to do something about it. If you don't, the Tower's going to, because happier, better things are promised for you. Yes, there is some work involved, but somebody wants you for something. It's going to lead you down a path which perhaps you haven't been down before, and yes, it's a wee bit scary, but the promise is there of really incredible stuff. Salamanders are in mythic, they are unburnable. So whatever this situation is, this is going to work out for you. The happiness is there, the opportunity is there, and this person will be the one that offers you that opportunity. Now, I want to do, what do I want to do as, I've got really beautiful Wendy Andrew Oracle cards here. Is there a card or two for Leo just to pull this reading together, please? Well, that's pretty definite answer, wasn't it? And the cards we have are Serenity, Be Calm. I think this is really going to push you out of your comfort zone. The Death and the Tower card, yeah, just take it easy. Do not fight against it, because whatever's happening and whatever's coming is really going to change your life for the better. I think it is going to be scary, but you need to trust the universe and try and take it in your stride. Let's just see what the underlying card is here. Sanctuary, connect to your inner strength. Again, just trust the universe, that the universe has your back on this. and connecting to your inner strength is about your intuition and connecting to the universe and trusting that if this Tower card happens, it's for your best interests. And there's really lovely happiness coming. It's such a beautiful, positive read. I know that potentially you're kind of going, oh, I wish I'd have done this ages ago. But it's happening now, really, whether you like it or not. And it's happening in your best interest. Leo, has that made any sense? If it has, please leave me a comment as to how it is, has even. Thank you for getting to the end of the reading. If you have, you might have just dozed off halfway through. Leave me a comment, like and subscribe. I'm always trying to grow my channel and your support means the world to me. Take care, Leo. Enjoy the rest of your January if this is when you've been listening to me, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.